Hey everyone, it's Brandon with Electriq, and today we're going to be going over Gorgias, Shopify's #1 customer service app. So you're going to access Gorgias via the Gorgias URL that is given to you. Usually it's your brand name.gorgias.com/app, and then you go ahead and log in, and you're going to come to your home screen. So you'll be able to see your first response time, what the resolution time is, whether you want to turn on your customer satisfaction survey, and then also your automation rate. So like this account that we're in, for example, doesn't have any automation set up. And then you'll get a support performance score up here as well. It'll give you a bunch of recommended next steps. So creating a phone number, automating your order inquiries, and then you'll see some macros and some rules. They have a macro library, and they also have a rule library, which is very useful. So you can auto close non-support emails. There's a bunch of basically just automatic actions that can get taken place here, and so you can either create your own or you can choose from the library. But they also have a macro library here as well that you can go through, and this is essentially a list of commonly used macros that you can leverage, as well as when to use them and what they do. Next, I'll go ahead and go back in here. You have all of your shared views, so you can look at unassigned tickets, you can look at opened, you can look at all the closed ones, you can look at tickets that have been assigned to you, and then your various channels, so Facebook, Instagram, Attentive, your support email. These are all the different communication channels that customers can come in on. You can look at ones that are about order status or about returns, and then if I click on this, you can rename any of these sections. You can also go ahead and look at social media specific and then miscellaneous too. And then if you want to create private views, you can go ahead and do that here. So you can create a view or you can create a section, but you can do the same for shared views up here too. So let's say I want to create a new section, and we'll call it test. Now you can see here, you've got this test. Well, let's go ahead and create a view within that. We'll call it the test view. And this is where we can start to do all these filters. So we can say, okay, the channel was via email, and that the customer, let's delete that, and that the integration is support at the eat bar, and we can say tags contains any that is a return or exchange, and then you can just keep building out these filters to create all these different views that you can then leverage. And that just basically gives you and your customer service team quick access to particular types of tickets. Next, you can look at all your customers. So you can add a customer manually, or if let's say somebody is chatting in with you, or they call in, or for some reason you can't find them, you can go in here and you can search all of your customers. And let's say we want to do a certain group created after 8/12, you can create that filter as well. Then you have your statistics, so you can see a live overview. Today, one agent online, which would be me right now, how many assigned open tickets there are, how many unassigned open tickets there are, all of the agents, your support performance, historically, tags, return, exchange, attentive, order change, auto close, channels. So they almost are they're all via email the past 6 days. Again, agents satisfaction if you are running the survey, and then the revenue as well. This is only if you're on the pro plan, but basically one of the best ways our brands leverage Gorgias is to use it as a revenue driving channel, because you're able to basically uncover upsell opportunities and track the revenue generated per each of your agents. So you can even compensate your customer service team based on that new revenue driven. Then you have all of your automation reports, which for this particular account, there are no automation setups. It's the demo account, but you can see here that there are 4 different reports here. And then also if you have any self-service interactions. Self-service would look like, I'll hop over to the Princess Polly site here. You open up the chat and say, when will my order arrive? And here you get all the information. Now you can also do things like track an order, and you can self-service here by putting in your email. It'll send you a code, or you can sign in with your order number. And so if I had purchased from here, I put in my email, my order number, I'd see my order. That would count as a self-service within here. And then you have your settings. So this is where you can get your API to do your integrations, but you also have all of your one-click integrations. So typically you want to integrate SMS. You're going to want to use chat as well. And chat can be set up just like it is here over at CrossNet, where it's actually a pop-up on entry. I'm getting a, hey there, let me know if you have any questions. And then I can put in my email and then write my message, and somebody should get back to me. Or I can use one of the predefined options here. And then I could also self-service. So I could cancel an order, I can track an order, I can return an order, I can report an issue with an order. Otherwise, I can send that message there. Also SMS, so integrating something like Attentive. And then here you can see recharge, some loyalty providers, and the list goes on and on. The main reason why this is important is because you want all of the data that you have on the customer in the customer view when your customer service team is replying. So that way you can know, oh, this person received this Klaviyo campaign 2 days ago, and that's what's not working. For example, if the customer wasn't able to leverage the discount code or something like that. And then you have all your phone numbers, your help center, your tags. So you can create a tag within here. You have satisfaction, when the survey is sent, whether it's sent via email or chat or both. Your billing, you can import data as well. And then your automations. You can also build out more rules. So let's say we want to do when ticket is created, if the ticket status, or rather the Shopify last order, let's do total price is greater than 1,000, call it a high value order issue, and we could create that rule. And we will do an action here, which would be to add a tag, and then we would create a tag called like high value order. And so we could then have a view associated with that, but we could also do things like assign a particular agent or a team. Let's say you have an agent who primarily deals with these high value order customers, or you could send an automatic reply to a customer as well. You could even send an email to yourself saying, hey, this needs to be attended to right away. There's a bunch of different things that you can do within here in the rules section. Then you have your macros. So you can add a tag. And this is where you'd build out any of your macros. And you have your users, teams, audit logs, so you can see when things have taken place, who did it, what the event was. You can access, do things like single sign-on, and then your business availability as well, and your ticket assignment. That's essentially it. Gorgias integrates with basically all of the Shopify apps that we use. It's a really powerful tool, and for customer service teams at scale, the ability to sort of have all these predefined rules and macros in the self-service option as well drastically reduces the number of hours spent on customer service, but also because you're armed with all the data and information on these customers when they reach out to you, you can even track revenue driven via your customer service conversations. So thank you everybody for watching. That's Gorgias in a nutshell. As always, if you have any questions or comments, just put them down in the comments below.